Close your eyes. Take a deep, slow breath in and let it out. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a great mountain range, far above the world of worry. The air here is thin, crisp, and incredibly pure, washing away the noise of the city. You are Dr. Elias, a man who has found his purpose in the medicine of the heights. Beside you is Sarah, a brilliant researcher who views the world with wonder. Together, you are stationed at the Cloud Ridge Clinic, a small sturdy stone building perched on the highest habitable peak in the Himalayas. Tonight, the moon is a silver sliver hanging over the white peaks. It is quiet, so quiet, you can hear the soft crunch of the snow settling outside. Feel the warmth of your heavy wool coat. You are safe, you are prepared. And tonight an adventure begins, not one of danger but of deep soulful connection. A low, soft crackle comes from the radio on the wooden desk. A lone climber, lost near the Eagle's Rest Pass, needs assistance. They are exhausted, cold, and drifting into the deep sleep of the mountains. You look at Sarah. She is already wrapping her scarf, her eyes reflecting the soft glow of the lanterns. There is no fear, only a shared sense of purpose. "Let's bring them home," she whispers. Her voice is like silk in the cold air. You step outside and the world is a vast sea of deep blues and sparkling starlit whites. You begin the journey, your boots making a rhythmic, hypnotic sound in the fresh snow. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It is the only sound in the world, a steady pulse that guides you forward into the night. As you walk, the wind whispers through the pine trees below, a long hushing sound. "Hey." Sarah walks beside you, her presence a beacon of warmth in the freezing air. Occasionally, her gloved hand brushes yours, and you feel a spark of connection that defies the bitter chill. The trail is narrow, but you know it by heart. You move like shadows across the moonlit slope. Look up. The stars above are so bright they look like diamonds scattered on black velvet. This is the architecture of the cosmos, and you are right in the middle of it. Every step you take is a meditation, a slow movement through a silent, ancient world that seems to be breathing in unison with you. You find the climber in a small, sheltered alcove beneath a rocky overhang. They are tired but safe. You and Sarah work in perfect harmony, your movements efficient and gentle. You check the vitals, listening to the steady, slow rhythm of a heart beating against the cold. Sarah offers a thermos of herbal tea, the steam rising in beautiful swirling patterns in the moonlight. You wrap the climber in an emergency thermal blanket, the crinkle of the foil sounding like dry leaves. Everything is moving in slow motion. There is no rush. The world below is asleep, and you are the only ones awake to see the fragile, breathtaking beauty of the midnight mountain. As you help the climber back toward the clinic, the pace is meditative, very slow. You walk together, three souls bound by the mission of healing. Sarah looks at you and smiles, her face illuminated by the pale moonlight. "Look at the peaks, Elias," she says softly. "They look like they're holding up the sky." You realize in that moment that it's not just the medicine that heals. It's the shared silence, the mutual trust, the way she knows what you're thinking before you even speak. The snow begins to fall in gentle, lazy flakes, like tiny feathers drifting from the heavens, landing softly on your shoulders. You reach the heavy, hand-carved wooden door of the clinic. It creaks open, releasing a wave of warmth that smells of cedarwood, dried lavender, and old books. The rescue is over. The climber is tucked away in a warm, down-filled bed, drifting into a deep, dreamless sleep. Now the clinic is truly yours. You and Sarah are finally alone in the heart of the storm. The thick stone walls keep the wind at bay, creating a fortress of comfort. You feel the tension leave your shoulders. You are home. You are shielded from the world. You and Sarah sit by the stone hearth. The fire is a living dance of orange, gold, and deep crimson. Watch the embers glowing, fading, then glowing again. The light flickers against the walls, painting long, slow-moving shadows that pulse like a slow heartbeat. Sarah brings 2 mugs of steaming tea. She sits on the soft rug near your chair, leaning her head against your knee. The silence between you is not empty. It is full of understanding. It is a language of its own, built over months of shared sunsets and quiet, starry nights. You begin to tell stories, not of the medicine, but of your past. You speak of why you left the busy, noisy cities to find peace in these clouds. She listens with her eyes closed, her breathing syncing with yours. She tells you of her dreams of the stars, of how she always felt the mountains were the closest she could get to the heavens. Each word is spoken slowly, allowing the silence to wash over the room between sentences. The shadows on the stone walls move like a gentle hypnotic tide. You realize that home isn't a coordinate on a map. Home is the person sitting beside you. The fire is now just a collection of glowing coals, casting a faint warm amber glow over the room. Sarah's breathing has become slow and deep. She is falling asleep, completely safe in your presence. You reach down and stroke her hair. It's soft like the clouds outside. Everything is still. Everything is perfect. Outside, the mountain is silent. The snow has stopped falling. The stars continue their slow, eternal dance across the sky, guarding the clinic like ancient sentinels. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the warmth of the room feels like a thick velvet blanket wrapped around you. Your muscles are completely, utterly relaxed. From your toes up through your legs, into your chest, and to your shoulders. All the tension has melted away into the soft rug in the warm, quiet air. You are a builder of health, a guardian of the peaks, and tonight, you have found your own peace. The mountain is watching over you. The stars are guiding your dreams. The world is vast, but here, in this small stone sanctuary, everything is exactly as it should be. Sleep now. Deep restorative sleep. The journey is complete. You are home. The silence is your comfort. The peace is your reward. Sleep. Just sleep.